Yo, what's up, everybody? This is where the Naruto was trained by Master Oogway, Part 6, aka the end of Season 1. I know we're really gonna Naruto have the same thing, but I was not expecting this. But today I'm gonna get into the Sasuke Rashiva work. Sasuke still feels angry and wakes up from the hospital, forms Tsunade. He challenges Naruto to a battle, to a battle, to see who's strongest, to see who's strongest. So they so they appear so they go up to the roof. And Sasuke puts his headband on as a sign of respect. As a sign of respect. And they rush and Sakura says go, but be careful. And they start having a basic taijutsu battle. Each of their punches on part connecting palm with each other. Then they begin using their chakra. Then they begin using their chakra to enhance their strength. And Sasuke sit and push back a little. But Sales pretty much with even par with Naruto. He rushing towards Naruto. He hits him in the face, and Naruto gets pushed back as Sasuke jumps up using a using a fireball jutsu, enhancing it with chi. And Naruto uses and Wingale. They try the fight begins to kick up even harder as Sasuke's not letting relentless release on Naruto, shooting mostly with fireballs, and even began merging his chi with his like rushing at Naruto. And Naruto's he's he's impressed. And he never expected Sasuke to be able to do something like this. So Naruto tries and he does the same thing. And he do the same thing. And Sasuke gets enraged and Naruto goes into sage mode, punching Sasuke in the face, sending him flying back. He goes continuously, continuously railing on Sasuke to the point where he goes back fire and Naruto powering up the Rasengan. But Sasuke didn't let him as he poofed the Shadow Clones. But Naruto begins to use, his chakra chains. And he, not trying to cause damage, he doesn't stick them to the ground like his normally play is. He tries getting to around Sasuke, and Sasuke's dodging them, but with a lot amount of intensity. It's to the point where Naruto nearly entangles train for the game retreat, but Sasuke is able to break using all the power he has. He's able to break them, jumping back, using everything, and Naruto powering up everything, eventually leading to them almost clashing. But Oogway steps in, pushing pushing both of them back, saying, you are allies. Why do you fight? Why do you fight? Is it to prove a matter? Is it to boost your petty ego? And Sasuke too embarrassed to say anything as he leaves as Kakashi has to stop him, and Sasuke gets enraged as telling him, "How would you feel if I killed everybody you love?" With Kakashi responding, "Good luck with that, because everyone I love is already dead." With Sasuke's been silent, and Oogway speaks to Naruto about what happened. I sense about it. You were holding back. You was holding back quite a bit. Yeah, because he's my friend. I'll never want to hurt Sasuke. I never really want to hurt Sasuke. You know, I thought I treated this as a battle between comrades, between members of the Leaf, between the members of the Leaf Village. As Oogway's impressed, and Naruto goes home for the night. Would Sasuke, would Sasuke still running into the Sound 5, offering him power, and Sasuke still agrees, running home, packing a bag, and get still been running into Sakura, telling her thanks for everything, knocking her out. As to not to not hear the news, here's the news. As he gets Shikamaru, as he's the one who's been promoted as Junior in this one, so he goes after and asks him to go after some of a small team. She still can't force spare any ninjas at the moment. As Shikamaru assembles Neji, Shoji, Kiba, Naruto, and they set off with Sakura asking Naruto to please bring Sasuke back to the village. To please bring Sasuke back to the village. And Naruto says, "I'll never go back on my word. That's a ninja. My ninja way, make it a promise." If some time passes, the shot still gets sprung with Shoji having eventually having him break out. Eventually having him break out, having his battle against the first member of the Sound Four. With just the fight going differently in canon. Shoji, knowing cheating this one, he puts up a much better fight, even stronger fight, but he still eventually forced to use some of your food pills. Every time he gets the upper hand, keeps so unleashes more and more power, causing him to go into the second stage of the curse mark and nearly wiping the floor with him. But Neji using she bursts, merging it with chakra, and he drops on the red pill, going into his butterfly form. He gets massive power, so Naruto is senseless, and he hopes Neji to be okay with them still riding a keep up mark and some inspiring words, which causing Troji eventually causing Troji to eventually wipe him, eventually killing him, wiping him out, but still being dramatically injured, pushing himself, and he was forced to eat red food pill. When he sees some RP, he gets some threats, which and that Troji eventually passes out. The next battle to be soft is Neji versus the second member of the Sound Four. Now, with Neji having some training and street from Guy, obviously, and Lee, he's able to spread out and block out the weakness of the Byakugan using his chakra and chi in resemblance. At the same time, he's able to block out the weakness of the Byakugan, already making him stronger. And it also gave him the ability to block chi paths just as he could block just as he could block chakra paths. So this fight it's still difficult and hard on Neji, and Neji still gets horribly injured, but not as injured as he was in the canon. With Neji being able to stay awake, taking away and killing him, and him deciding to go after Neji, going back to Neji, since it shows Shoji, since it expanded the range of the Byakugan, it expanded the range of the Byakugan, and you can see Shoji in trouble. So he goes back to help him. The next battle was Kiba. It's Kiba versus the third member of the Sound Far. These events goes pretty much the same as in canon, even though Kiba he doesn't know how to use Tree in this one. So these events basically go the same as the canon, as well as Shikamaru, causing eventually and Naruto going off his own to counter Sasuke, but still getting interrupted by the fifth and leader of the Sound Four. The fifth and leader of the Sound Four, eventually leading to him activating Sage Mode and beginning to get enraged. Somewhat merges the chakra of, of Kurama with Sage Mode and rushes towards making up a good fight. But Naruto knows he don't have time with this. He's getting angrier and angrier. Eventually, with all these events happening, leading for this time Freeze to intervene as his job progressed from Tsunade. Their battles, but first Rock Lee Seal to intercept. Rock Lee Seal ends up intercepting the fifth member, and he puts up a decent battle he did can at time battle with him being able to use Shi. He eventually Gara still shows up as backup with Naruto eventually catching up to Sasuke with the curse about covering Sasuke's body. He says, "Well, I see you here. I see we meet here, Naruto. Come with me. You can help me accomplish my goal, and I can help you accomplish yours. We could go back and take over the village forcefully. You could become the Okage." And Naruto says, "No, that's not the right ways to do things. I'm making a vow here and now with him closing his eyes, activating Sage Mode once again. I will bring you back to the village." And Sasuke, with his triangle unblazing, rushes at Naruto. Both she activated as they collide fists, and a shockwave happens, pushing back the water. The battle begins up intense, up from the ghetto, with neither letting the other get the upper hand, with Naruto having to put in more power, but still holding back, not wanting to hurt Sasuke. He gut the punches Sasuke, sending him flying back as Sasuke tried to go in the water a little bit. But Sasuke took out using a fireball jutsu, covering with him using Shadow Clone Jutsu. Not able to make as many. I'm not able to make as many as you, Naruto. But I can make all I need. Flower Cell, Phoenix Flower, which Naruto uses using his chakra chains to create a small dome protecting him from the blast. And you can see his blast of planes from miles away and bursts with a golden cutter. Naruto jumps towards Sasuke, and Sasuke eventually leading to him activating the Naruto way of his Sharingan. He punches Naruto and begins to form to Chidori, sobbing, do not making a hole through Naruto. But Sasuke saying it's too late to use that trump card of yours. Sasuke, as Naruto begins to use Kurama Chakra and uses Wet Sage Mode, he begins landing multiple combo hits on Sasuke. Watching Sasuke is barely able to perceive them. He can perceive them, but he's just not fast enough to dodge them. Which Naruto's getting angry, and Sasuke having to go into the second stage of the question mark, rushing towards Naruto, hitting him, sending him flying into the mountain. With Naruto using his Shakunai, he blasts them at Sasuke, and Sasuke flying, dodging them. But Naruto did something nobody ever expected. He created more chakra trains, the fusion machine, and Sasuke's never seen this before. Sasuke's flying up higher than ever, even reaching above the clouds. Hunter climbs above the clouds, but the chakra trains won't let up. He goes, Kakashi sees this battle occurring, and he tries to get there as fast as he can. Sasuke dodging them, countering, as he sees Naruto up with him, countering Naruto as he make bigger shockwaves, even splitting the cloud. even managed to slip the clouds. He flies towards Naruto, pushing him and causing him to fly through a forest, even able to break through a mountain, breaking through a mountain. With Naruto's rage, activating his second two cells cloak, forming a Rasengan, intending to end this. As Sasuke's going all out, forming a Chidori, but the Chidori is something different about it. It's infused tree and it's black. With Naruto doing the same thing with his Rasengan. He rushes towards Sasuke. He rushes towards Sasuke. Sasuke does the same. With them colliding, as neither one can get the upper hand. But Naruto's film ends up protracting his Rasengan the same way he did his in canon. With the cloak sensational protecting him, Sasuke still thinks he killed Naruto or not. He says, "I won't become like you, Itachi, to gain power. I won't kill my best friend." I like that line better. I won't kill my best friend. But Sasuke sees Wave and is still enough to activate the Mangekyo Sharingan. As he eventually walks up, leading to Kakashi finding Naruto's limp body, and the whole arc begins closing up. He picks up Naruto, thinking he failed his team, and sees Sharp returning back to the village. And when Naruto wakes up and asks what happened, what Naruto Kakashi say, "You get well, don't worry." And Sasuke, he's gone. Naruto says, "I know, he can sense it." How much people is injured? Choji's in pretty horrible condition, along with Neji, but not as bad. Kiba, on the other hand, is in horrible condition as well. What Naruto says, that's good. That's that's good. At least no one's dead. I hope they can make it back to the village time with him passing back out. With him passing back out. As eventually Tsunade still tells Shikamaru he felt the mission. He felt the mission. Which Shikamaru kind of saddened at this. And the first time we actually seen this man cry. And it was kind of heartbreaking to see. Saying one of his friends are in critical condition. The other two are injured and not even to mission. Also, the injuries he received, causing Chikamaru to want to improve. As a few weeks go by, Sakura sometimes visits Naruto, as much as he can. God is also inspired her extreme more. Through all the free time she has, she visits Naruto. And they can still barely keep Naruto in bed as he goes to get ramen shop and eat sometimes. And you find Chidori catch him and tie him back up. And Naruto's people still looking on, somewhat in sadness. Somewhat in sadness. As Jiraiya still comes to his house for the bed and telling Naruto we're going to be going away for a while with Naruto leaving the village. We go into a 3 year time skip with Naruto re-entering Konoha. But that's why I'm going to end this part off right here. Hope y'all enjoyed. This is the finale of season 1 of War of Naruto Train Oogway. But it's all I have for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed. Next, I'm going to be focusing on what if channels to share her Barrington. But peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed. Out.